It's stressful to send your child to daycare in the first place. It's stressful to try to find a daycare, and when you start compromising on something like that, it really adds to that and compounds it. And so I would love to see an increased supply in child care providers or slots, and an increase in the confidence level that people have with where they're sending their children.
We knew that we as a community have a child care issue. We are not unlike any other community in the state of Missouri. We know that we have problems we need to solve, and so we wanted to be really upfront. We needed to be really forward-thinking in trying to get ahead of everything and solve the problem.
It's a work in progress. I think that there are a lot of really good things in this community working for us. There's a lot of good communication, people willing to help.
When we think about the impact of those years from 0 to 5 is so influential on a kid. And so when I think about that, I think about the landscape of every kid has a place to go, but I also think about what that does for those kids as they're succeeding as 4th graders and 8th graders as they graduate and move on. I think about how that impacts their families.
We already have phenomenal higher ed. We have a great school system. If we also had that early childhood development really working well, we're actually helping our workforce, we're helping our businesses, we're helping the entire economy thrive.
I think bringing in experts who know childcare, who know the financing pieces, who can bring in ideas from outside this community, let's admire other ideas and acquire them and call them our own.
And so I've really appreciated those discussions. I've appreciated the time that different community members have provided.
Lo and behold, there's this opportunity to talk about it on a committee and give my insight as a parent and what I've been through and kind of try to help provide, ideas to help this. It's been the perfect experience for me to get my ideas out here and hear other people and their ideas as well.
I think it's great that we have a lot of stakeholders coming to the table and trying to come up with a solution for our child care problem here in Adair County.
Moving forward, we have done the survey, we've gone through the data, we've identified the issues, and we're in the process of coming up with the priorities that we want to tackle. This is going to be a great process for us because we are going to be able to see what capacity we have, where is the low-hanging fruit that we can kind of pick and use, where are the partnerships that we can make, is there any funding available, how do we see our community moving forward, what does our community want, and I see that we can come up with some really meaningful solutions working together.
I would love in 5 years, maybe 10 years, that we no longer have a child care problem, that we have slots for any child needing a slot, that we have centers that are thriving and things are going well, and that anyone who needs daycare has it. We have quality daycare, and that we are seen as models around the state and maybe around the country for having solved the issue.